What's up, guys? It's me. It's Nat. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Natalie. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today's video, we are going to do a fun, just like, advice-y video. I just graduated from high school, so we're doing a fun advice video for y'all that are still in high school, and this is just going to be like my tips and tricks for you guys, especially seniors, upcoming seniors. Everyone says the year goes by like that, but trust me, you don't even realize like how fast it goes by. You just don't. You don't until it's over. It goes by so quick. So we're going to start out with just like some generic things. I think that'll be pretty good. Don't mind that my nails don't match my outfit. It's kind of irritating me too. It's fine. Okay, so number one, always, always, always have a planner. I would make this mistake, like I would have a planner and then I would not use it as much as I should, and I would forget about homework so much. Honestly, like, doesn't have to be an expensive planner. I use the life planners now and I spend a lot of time in my planner, but just get yourself a planner because it will be your saving grace. You will know when assignments are due. I usually write in, like, even if a teacher gives us an assignment, like a project too, and it's like, this isn't due until the end of the quarter, the semester, I will go in, I will find that date, and I will write project due, so that when I'm like getting up to it, I know about it, and it doesn't just sneak up on me. It's the best, and it's so good to have. You don't have to color code. I color code, but like it's just so fun. You can be as simple with it as you want, or you can be like as extravagant as you want, like with the life planners and stuff like that, which is what I use. I'm gonna link the planner that I like to use down below if you guys are interested. There's also some really cute cheap ones on Amazon and that kind of stuff. It's good. And number two, this isn't really like academics, but invest in a water bottle is like my one thing. Invest in, it doesn't even have to be a nice water bottle. Get yourself a reusable water bottle, because I mean, I would just like not get one. I had so many water bottles, but I would not think to fill it up before I went to school. Like, oh, I don't really need it. And then throughout the day, I'd get so thirsty. And I'd either buy one from the cafeteria, which one that's spending money. Also, you're buying plastic, which you then have to throw away and pollute the earth. So just get yourself like a reusable water bottle. Stay hydrated while you're at school. It's really good for you. Water's so good, and you need to be drinking a lot of it. So just get yourself a nice reusable water bottle. Fill it up the night before. Have it sitting on your counter so that you can... I keep looking at my phone. I need to put it away. So that you can just like pick it up in the morning and go. That's all that I have to say about that. Number three. This is kind of probably for like the older people, like sophomores maybe are going to be like 16. That would be if you decide to work in high school, which I'm not saying it's a bad idea if you do work. I'm not saying it's a bad idea if you don't work. It just depends really on your situation. I worked throughout high school. I didn't have to, but if I wanted money to go shopping, to go to the movies with my friends, to go out to eat with my friends, that kind of stuff, I had to work. Now, there was like a period where I worked nonstop, and I really didn't have any free time to spend with my friends, to go to basketball games, football games, soccer games, whatever. I didn't have time to do that because I was working like every night. I did not need to work to that extent. I did not need that much money. No, I understand in some people's situations you do have to work that much because you do have to make a lot of money. But if you don't have to work, even at all, if you don't have to work at all, I mean, jobs do teach you discipline, and nice, and it might be nice to teach you discipline really well, and it gives you something to be accountable to. So that might be nice in that essence. But other than that, like, I wouldn't do it if you didn't have to, or I would just do it like to the bare minimum. Looking back, I wish that I had worked less, because you're going to be working for the rest of your life. Once you get out of high school, you go to college, and once you're out of college, you literally just have a job for the rest of your life. You are working to make money. There is not a ton of time that you are dependent on your parents, that you can go out with your friends and be as free and stuff like that to go out and do fun stuff. There's only so many basketball games and football games that you can go to in high school. So honestly, take advantage of those while you can and if you can. So I mean, if you have a job and you just want to do very part-time, I know some people at my job would do that. They would just work like 1 day a week or whatever, and that was fine because, or they would even just work like 2 days, but they would work evenings like of school nights when there weren't really games. They wouldn't ever work like on weekends or stuff, so they could still do stuff with their friends and everything. So that's another thing that I definitely recommend for you guys. See, that was 3, right? We're gonna go to number 4 is for you ladies out there. Okay, especially if you're watching this video, you probably really like makeup and hair and that kind of stuff. One part of this is do not feel like you have to do your hair and makeup every day for high school. Trust me, people do not really care. Also, if they do care, like, they shouldn't. It's your life. Do what you want to do. If you want to get up extra early some mornings and get up at like 4 or 5 in the morning and curl or straighten your hair and do a full face of makeup, you do that, girl. Some mornings I would get up early and I would do that because I love doing it. But don't do it because you feel like you have to look nice for other people. You are there to learn, and looking nice is not a requirement for learning. So if you want to wake up in the morning, put on your sweats and a messy bun and go learn, then you do that. You get your extra couple hours of sleep. If you want to wake up and look nice, you do that too. Also, if you go to a school, like my school, not a lot of girls wore makeup, and so sometimes I would come in with a full face of makeup and like lipstick, and they'd be like, who are you trying to impress? And I was like, literally no one, kind of myself, because peep this wing, peep this contour, peep this highlight. That's what I was like. And just don't let anyone get down on you. Just do what you want to do. Number 5. Number 5. This kind of has to do with the same kind of principle. I know at my high school, sports was really, really big. If you are not interested in sports, do not make yourself play a sport. It doesn't matter if your friends are playing the sports, if your parents are coaching the sports, if your parents played the sports, your siblings played the sports. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If you don't want to play a sport, do not play one. I did sports for a while. I didn't hate them, but I eventually stopped doing them. My parents did not make me continue to do them because they knew that it was not my favorite thing. I was much more into the arts, theater, honors choir, art, that kind of stuff, and they let me do what I enjoyed. I still stayed active and everything. I just didn't play a sport. So if at your high school sports is the big thing, but you want to do something else, by all means, go for it. People might not necessarily like it, but trust me, you are going to have so much more fun, and you're going to meet so many more people that are like you and have similar interests to you and all that kind of stuff when you're doing stuff that you really, truly like, and vice versa. If you go to like a really big art school and you really like sports, don't be afraid to admit that. Don't like pretend to be all interested in their discussion about which acrylic paints are the best. Be like, bro, did you watch that soccer game last night? That was a good game. Just be yourself in high school, and you will find the best friends when you are acting like yourself and doing what yourself really likes to do. See, that was 6, so we're gonna do one more, 7. Number 7 is just going to be to study and try your best. I think a lot of people, especially freshmen and sophomores, don't really understand how much of an impact it has getting those fundamental classes. They might not be the most fun, they might not be the most interesting, but they are so important, and they are really going to help you on your ACT or SAT or whatever standardized test you have to take to get into college. And those good grades, I know it may not seem like it matters, but it matters. It can be a matter of like getting B's and only getting like $3,000 for college, and getting all A's and getting like $6,000 or $7,000 for college. It matters a lot what you do in college, your grades. So put in the extra effort to do your best, study, pay attention in class, take notes, because take it from someone who like their first 2 years did not really try, and then I busted my butt my last 2 years. I had to like overcompensate to try to get the best grades that I could to get good scholarships, and I ended up doing it, but I was just like trying so hard, where if I would have just tried hard from the beginning, it would have been so much easier to do. So those are about my, was that 7 or 8? Those were my tips or whatever for high schoolers coming in. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you have any tips for back to school, leave them down below, because we can all help encourage each other and let each other know what our tips are for back to school. And I think that's all. If you have any other back to school videos that you want to see, leave it down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Also, do not forget to subscribe, please and thanks. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.